I wanted to take us in the wrong direction. Did that on purpose.
I didn't receive a proper answer then. Maybe Dodgy Dave will answer it now.
And the majority leader looked at me and said, there is no deal, there is no deal, there is no deal.
Order. I recognize, Mr. Chairman, that this goose is pretty much cooked.
Mr. Robertson! Mr. Robertson! Calm yourself, man!
I'm glad nobody on this committee is a doctor, because people would be dead.
I don't require any assistance from you, Mr. Stevenson. You wouldn't have the foggiest idea where to start in seeking to counsel me on this important. I require no response from you! I require no response from you, young man!
Try this book that the chairman wrote. It's not a page-turner, but the chairman did write it.
They state, given that we're doing this refurbishment work, what can be done to make sure that those with a disability are able to move around more freely and the place is accessible?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat the question very slowly and timidly in English?
I've been very satisfied with me.
I don't require advice on order from you, Mr. Stewart. You're a master of disorder, man.
Full faith in our intelligence agencies. Whoops, they just turned off the light. That must be the intelligence agencies.
Order! The honourable gentleman will resume his seat immediately. Immediately!
If you've never dressed up in costume to jump into a hole.
Order! Please, can we calm the debate? This is an important debate, and we don't need shouting across the chamber in that fashion. Order!
Marijuana does not make people commit crime.
If you just told me to shut up, I would have probably done so. You could have done it a bit more briefly.
The honourable gentleman has already devoted some minutes, so it ill behoves him to lecture me on brevity.
I could say the same, Mr. Speaker.
Blah, 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 blah.
I first came to know the right honourable gentleman in September 1983, when I unkindly and wrongly suggested that he was intellectually knee-high to a grasshopper.
It's time for us to wake up. It seriously is time to wake up. I rise now for the 148th time to urge that we all wake up. It is time to wake up.
His new knife crime initiative was at best ill-judged and at worst discourteous.
He said that they all said. They said, I think I'm right, but time will prove time will prove me right, probably.
I've got some news for him. I've got some advice for the right honourable gentleman. Look behind you.
What about the napkins? What about the soap to wash your hands? Where does it stop?
Sometimes you get these pop-up characters who think they understand these matters on the basis of minimal familiarity. They are entitled to their opinions, but they suffer from the notable disadvantage of being completely wrong.
We're incredibly stupid as a nation.